Walking with Your Ghosts, submitted by Billy W. This is a true ghost story submitted by a viewer like you. It was a pleasant summer that year in 1972. I stood looking out the front window, watching my 4-year-old daughter, who was out on the front lawn, lying in the grass in the shade. She was staring up at the maple tree above as sunbeams peeked from behind the leaves, kissing her face. It was a weekend day off for me, and I was relishing in the quietness of the afternoon. Our twin baby girls were napping, and the house was at peace. My wife was in the kitchen preparing dinner and had told me to take a break. I picked up the newspaper and sat down to get through as much of it as I could before the twins woke up. I heard the front door open. I looked up from my paper and saw my daughter coming in. "Hi, Daddy," she chirped. Following her was a little girl I'd never seen before. She was maybe 3 years old. She was very pretty with long, blonde, curly hair. She was wearing a fancy yellow party dress that looked quite out of place for a regular summer day. My daughter headed straight up the stairs and into her bedroom. The little girl followed her. That little girl must be from one of the neighbors' houses, I thought to myself. I looked up and down the street through the window to see if anyone was holding a party. Nothing looked out of the ordinary. No extra cars on the street. I worried that her parents might not know where she was. I decided I better find out where she came from. I went into my daughter's room and found her sitting on the floor playing with her dollhouse. I didn't see the girl in the yellow dress. "Where is your friend?" I asked her. She looked at me strangely. "What friend?" "The girl in the yellow dress." She shook her head. "Who do you mean?" I opened her closet. "You brought a girl into your room. Where is she?" "I don't know who you are talking about." She went back to playing with her dollhouse. I went into the baby's room. There wasn't anyone in there. I thoroughly checked the bathroom and our bedroom. I did not find the little girl. I was in the military and had a pretty analytical mind. I knew I had seen a little girl going up the stairs, and she had just vanished. I sat back down on the chair and tried to make sense of it. I decided not to say anything to my wife. The next day, my wife went to the doctor and made the surprised but happy announcement that she was pregnant again. "I hope it's a boy. I want to be a hockey mum," she happily exclaimed. I didn't dash her hopes, but I knew it would not be a boy. You see, it would be a girl. A pretty little girl with long, blonde, curly hair. And it was. Do you have a true ghost story you'd like to share? Add it to the comments, and perhaps your story might be featured next on Walking with Your Ghosts.
Like, comment, share, and please help us by subscribing.